with LeBron, he's seen Bronny's personality, and he's seen Bronny's personality as a high school player, and when he played, I want to say St. Patrick's, but I can't remember his. Let me look it up right quick. What high school did LeBron James go to? St. Vincent St. Mary. When Sierra Canyon played St. Vincent St. Mary, that's that's about the only game where Bronny scored about 20 something points. Like his career average, not career, his season his high school career average, he didn't average but so many points. So, and I want to say I want to say I'm 40 now, right? Growing up, growing up in the I was born in 84, say about the 90s, early 90s, you were considered nice at basketball if you were a scorer. I mean, you could put the ball on the floor, you dribble, and you score the ball. There was no such thing as a 3 and D player in the 90s. It was like to be nice, like somebody considered you nice, you was a scorer, you scored the ball. Whether you shot the ball like you had a good jump shot or whatever, or you went to the hole, you know what I mean? I heard Kim and May say, growing up in the 90s when they went to high school, their high school their high school coach chastised them for shooting the ball. It wasn't really, it was no real 3-point shooters like that. Like you had your Birds, you had your Dale Currys and Steve Kerrs and John Paxsons, and you had your 3-point shooters. Don't get me wrong, but most people like Jordan and all that mid range games and all of that, like they didn't really shoot threes like that. You get what I'm saying? So, but at the end of the day, to be considered somebody who was good in basketball, you really pinpointed those who scored a lot. Yo, this kid, you could give him the ball and he scores from anywhere on the court. He's gonna get to the hole. He's gonna dunk. He's gonna shoot. He's gonna lay it up. He's gonna score, right? So now when we look at Bronny James, a person who's not necessarily a scorer, now we're kind of confused because it's like nobody's ever been considered an NBA player that didn't score. You get what I'm saying? Nobody was considered an NBA player who didn't score. When these people went to college, Iversons, Stephon Marbury's, when Kobe was coming out, when Kevin Garnett was coming out as a high schoolers, they were all scorers. Like the person who's in college who scores, the Christian Layton's, the Grant Hills, you counted on them for buckets. The Vince Carters, they were bucket getters. So now you have a clear person like hold on. Let me stop myself for a second. In college, you got buckets, but when went to the NBA, you might have became a role player. I want to say that. So in college, you got buckets. Then when you got to the NBA, you became a role player. And for whatever reason, whether it was the team you went to, they already had somebody who had a scorer, or whatever the reason, I guarantee you, if you look up somebody like a Patrick Beverly, right? A Bruce Bowen, um, a Robert or Horry, I guarantee you, you look up their college stats, they were putting points on the board. You get what I'm saying? They weren't just, you didn't make it to the NBA just off of defense. You get what I'm saying? You were a scorer, and then when you got to the NBA, you fit a role. You fit a role on a particular team or within a particular system, or like I said, you got to a team where they already had a premier scorer at your position, so you had to take a back seat for whatever reason, and then just the shifting of the NBA, you gradually became this particular role player. You get what I'm saying? So I believe, I don't I wouldn't say Bronny is the first of his kind, but I really can't recall another person. Like, I know I watch Cam and Mace a lot, so they kind of just fresh on my brain. I know they talk about Giannis' brother. I can't really remember his name, but I in particular, they go, they say, well, we've never seen any highlight tapes or anything to where he got to the league. Where's his pre-draft workouts? Where's his highlight tapes of being in I guess I want to say they from Africa or whatever, somewhere in that region. Where's his highlight tapes to where when they came over, he was this dude. So what I'm saying is, with Bronny, he's I don't really remember anybody, to be honest with you. And I'm not the biggest basketball guru, so I'm not gonna put that on the line. But he's really the first person who we haven't really seen get busy to that degree, being a scorer. And now he's like this NBA prospect. Now, obviously, like his father plays a role, his namesake plays a role in the whole process. But to me, people are judging Bronny under that guise of, no, you supposed to be nice, and then when you get to the NBA, you can just fit a role. Versus, he might be the first and only. Like I said, I'm not the biggest sports person like that, but he might be the only player who's able to not really be a scorer and forge his way to a NBA roster spot, and by actually preparing himself to be a 3 and D player. Like, right now, right? We look at Bryce, we look at Cayenne, and I'm just naming like the sons of legendary players. Bryce, LeBron, Cayenne, Carmelo. They're scorers. When you look at the game, you see them scoring. You look at Gilbert Arenas' son. I can't remember his name, but I watched Gil Arenas. I watched Gil Arena, the show. No Chill Gil. I watched Gilbert Arenas, but Gil's Arena. I'm bugging. But I watched his show, so I was put on to his son in that way. I didn't know about his son until watching him. You know what I'm saying? But watching him, he's a scorer. His dad is teaching him to be a scorer, even if like I wouldn't say teaching him to be a scorer. I believe his personality trait, far as what Gilbert said, was he used to play soccer, and then I guess around 11, 12, he got into basketball. Then once he got into it and he wanted to be good, that's when he started coaching them because he didn't want to put the pressure on his kid, right? I seen Gil say that. So what I'm saying is his personality trait made him a scorer. I just never seen Bronny's personality trait for him to be a scorer. And listening to Gil again when he said when he was about when Bronny was about say 14, 15, LeBron had they was in the same place or whatever. However it happened, LeBron said, "Hey Gil, can you work him out? See what he got. What if it's possible or whatever, whatever." I guess with them being guards and all of that, you just wanted his opinion, right? So he worked him out against somebody else who was a little older and more aggressive at the time, and he had to light a fire under him by saying, "Hey man, he kind of killing you out here. I need you to turn it up, whatever, whatever, whatever." And he did that, and he seen it in him. So that's kind of why Gilbert has that fire when it comes to LeBron and Bronny because he worked him out and he knows it's in there. And I guess he's a Laker fan. He's an LA dude. So I just I believe Gilbert knows it's a guy in there, and I just believe Bronny's gonna do good. I believe the world is looking at it wrong, not wrong, but it's like I get how they're looking at it. They looking at it with the lens of you become a role player in the NBA. You don't get to the NBA as a role player. In short, but that's what Bronny James. Bronny, I salute you. I'm gonna be watching. I watch all the summer league games now. Like I never really watched summer league games. I left that to my cousin, but now I'm watching summer league games while I'm at work and all of that because it's Bronny. You know what I'm saying? I believe he he is preordained to be a great. Not that he can't be a star player, but he's at least gonna be like one of the greatest solid role players ever because he's literally trained for that. And I think I was gonna end it, but I can't leave this out. This is what I hate about the summer league play and the coverage of Bronny James and the people discussing it and watching it. Even even the even the people on Gilbert Arenas, people on Gil's Arena, not people, but Rashard McCants in particular, Brandon Jennings in particular, and any other NBA player. I'm like I said, I've never been an NBA player, obviously. I'm I barely I was barely a sports player to be honest with you. As far as competitively. Competitively, I was barely an sports player. But I watched the game And as a fan, just as a fan, I can see when Bronny's in the game, they're having him play a certain way within the system. He comes down the court, he runs directly to the three corner, to the corner three, and he's waiting for the rotation of the ball to get his shot off. Now, was to me, I do not believe it is his choice to do that. I believe that is the choice of the coaches and maybe say JJ Redick, like the head coach of the Lakers. The choice of the coaches of the Lakers um summer league team, who who I heard was also the coach of the G League team. But I believe they have him running a particular offense which they're trying to see if he can grasp. All right, when you're in the game, you're gonna run to the corner, you might push up to the elbow, and you just waiting on a rotation to the pass, and you take that corner shot or you take that elbow shot. I believe they are training him to play that position. Also, I heard JJ Redick say this. We wanted him to press, to full court press the ball up and down all the time. So when you're watching the game, without hearing JJ Redick say that, when you're watching the game offensively, that's what he's doing. He's now these last two games on his back to back, he's actually kind of got a little pick and roll going. He's coming up, he's going down to the corner, but he's pushing up to the elbow and he's grabbing a handoff and got pick and roll going. So now they're starting kind of to develop some type of offensive plays where he's actually involved in the play. You get what I'm saying? So I just hate that when his first couple games, like when they was playing the Carolina Classic, when they got to Vegas and they were playing these first couple games, and his role was, it's like it's a clear role he's playing. So when he's not scoring but 3, 5, 6, 8 points or whatever it is, and he's not necessarily, and he is missing, right? His opportunities, he is missing. It's not like he's necessarily like what he went 6 for 26, 0 for 16 from three. So he is missing. Don't get me wrong. But when your whole thing is your whole role is I get to the corner and just wait for the pass and then take that shot if you open or whatever, if the rotation ain't quick enough, it's hard to establish a rhythm, right? And like you kind of shooting cold, like when in gameplay, not like the practice before the game, even though you're starting. So now these past two games, like the game on what's today? Well, today's Friday because I'm shooting this 3 in the morning, but Thursday and Wednesday they had a back to back in Vegas against well, last night they played Cleveland and I can't remember the night before. It's too far away. But anyway, he was involved in some plays which got him going, hit a mid range, hit a layup. You get what I'm saying? And now he started hitting threes. Not that he's hitting them at a high clip, but what I'm saying is now it's coming to him. So when they were just having him come, and then again they're having him press full court. So now if you watching the games, you could clearly see he's tired out there. He doesn't he doesn't have that NBA win right now. You get what I'm saying? He has that practice win, and but that up and down for 6 7 minutes straight against premier players, and you actually pressing a person on defense, you pressing the ball, they actually playing him against the more better player on the team. Like he's defending the more better players on the opposite team. Like, you know what I mean? So I just don't like the criticism. I don't like the criticism he's getting because, like I said, especially these former players where I mean, if I can see it, I know they see the how they're playing him versus, oh, he's in rhythm, he's just not making it, or he's too timid. I believe a lot of that is coming from the coaches. So what my Bronny James take is just that I believe he'll be okay. I believe he'll get more confident, or he'll get the shots to start dropping once he start being more involved offensively. You just can't leave him to be run down to the corner and to just stay there. He hasn't built enough experience to where now when the lights is on, he just gonna be knocking down. You gotta work him in. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, that's how I feel about Bronny James, man. Salute to you, Bronny, man. If you ever see this, just know if you've always had a support in me, man. From high school, and I just think it's dope. I just think it's a dope. I think it's a dope thing to play with your dad. I mean, I want to talk. Let's talk about that. Let's transition to not the nepotism conversation. I'm kind of tired of that, but just the conversation of LeBron putting his his not what is it? It's not expectations. His wants, his desires to play with his son above Braun Bronny's desires to play with his dad. Because it always comes out. They ask him and they go, "We haven't talked about it," or whatever, whatever. And people feel like this is LeBron's dream, and he's kind of stepping on, or he's putting so much pressure on Bronny because this wasn't his dream. And no, this was what Bronny wanted, bro. This is what they both wanted. When LeBron said what 5 years ago now, probably 5 6 years ago, yo, my biggest thing at this point, I didn't won the championships, I got the MVPs, I didn't got gold medals. I want to play with my son. LeBron did his part. He stayed healthy. He stayed productive. He stayed disciplined. He stayed dedicated. And now when the time comes and he had to say, "Hey, I need you to do right by me, LA." They did right by him. You get what I'm saying? And I believe when he said that, I believe Bronny said that. He didn't say it publicly, but I believe that was the thing. Like, yo, from what you got, if you, I want to play with you want to play, I believe it would be dope. First time in history. I believe at that point, that's when a real, not a real talk, but a talk like when you have somebody who can get you somewhere, right? You have a backing of somebody who has pull, has the knowledge, has the resources to actually get you to reach your particular goal. And Bronny and LeBron sat down and had that conversation of, if you really want to make it to the NBA and that is your goal, and it would definitely be my goal to play with you, we gonna really have to work out. You're gonna have to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning before school. You have to take these shots. You have to eat right. You have to work out. You have to run. We had to cut out. I doubt if they eat fast food, to be honest with you. But they probably get a snack here and there, whatever, whatever. But let's just say Bronny liked McDonald's. All right. Let's say Bronny liked McDonald's at the when he was 13, 14. I'm a kid. I'm gonna go get me some fries or whatever, whatever. I see my pops, he spent $2 million on his body. He working out, he got the chef, he got, you know what I mean, whatever, whatever. When he was 13, 14, and they had that real talk, right? I believe part of that was, listen, nutrition, calisthenics, all of that. Like, you gonna eat what I eat. You gonna take whatever supplements I take it, to the degree of, I mean, fits your body. You gonna you gonna wake up when I wake. You gonna run. Obviously, you're gonna go to school and all that. So we gotta factor that in. But you're gonna take these shots. You you're gonna get these shots up. We gonna learn some spots. We gonna learn defensive drills. We gonna learn whatever, whatever. All of that, I believe, like I said, you gotta cut out fast food. You gonna get mine. I'm gonna have my chef cook for you now. We gonna meal prep. What all of that? That was a conversation at 13, 14. And said, if you want to do this, I want to do this with you, because it would, and then it would be even doper if I stayed around to the point where you get in, and we playing together. I believe that that's been the goal. That has been the goal. That's been the dream. And they made it happen, man. So, and I thought I was gonna be off this, but I got some more to say about, even in that, right? Even in that, I believe the goal is not reached yet. The goal is to be the first NBA father and son duo. And in that, I believe, knock on wood, I believe Bronny James and LeBron James Senior, whatever, they'll be playing. Bronny's coming in the first game of the season. He'll be in a Laker uniform first game of the season. He'll I say it'll either be a situation where he'll be the first player off the bench in the first quarter. This is my prediction. He's either the first player in the first quarter, or not even the first player, but he'll get in the first quarter. But I don't know if it'll play out like that. It just depends. I think it would depend on foul trouble. If someone, like, say Russell, what is it? D'Angelo Russell. If D'Lo, say, gets into quick foul trouble with within like the first 4 minutes of the game, you'll see Bronny come in, right? Or something like that. I believe it's either something like that, but I don't believe in that. It's either gonna be something like that, or what I'm putting my money on, it'll be second quarter, like LeBron starts, right? So how I see it is LeBron starts, he's gonna play 8 minutes in the first quarter. He'll get sit to the bench, quarter runs out, second quarter, they play a couple minutes, 2 more minutes. Around the 10-minute mark, him and Bronny gets up, go to the scorers table, and they both enter the game. That's my prediction. First game of the season. Like, and I'm saying that because LeBron starts. I think if the game is going and it's jump ball first quarter and they're going and Bronny comes in, like I said, unless somebody gets in foul trouble, I don't really see him just coming in off the bench and he's entering the game. But once LeBron and them are going, the Lakers is playing, whatever, the game is going, it's good close game, whatever. He takes a breather for the first. I mean, because what it is, I think you want to get. You don't want Bronny to sub in while he's subbing out. You get what I'm saying? You want them to play together at a nice little clip, at a little say at a 3 to 5 minute clip. You want them to be on the floor together, right? So I'm gonna give him about three. I'm gonna give him about 3 minutes, right? I'm gonna give Bronny about 3 minutes. I'm not gonna say he going 8 minutes straight. I'm gonna give him about 3 minutes. So what my prediction? LeBron jump ball. He's on the court playing. All right, he subs out. Like I said, end of the first quarter. Well, it could happen at the end of the first quarter or the beginning of the second quarter. I say about 10 minutes. End of the first quarter, 10 minutes. All right, close out second quarter. Come in about 10 to 9, 10 minutes left in the quarter on the second count. They both get off the bench, get to the scorers table, both checking in. That's the picture. That's the picture. They both checking in at the scorers table. They both stepping on the court at the same time. That's my prediction. Game one. And the reason why I say game one of that, because you could, I mean, it's already gonna be a packed house, but the main point is to me, knock on wood, knock on wood, LeBron is about to be 40. The moment is him and his son playing together. That's the storybook. That's the movie. That's the documentary. That's 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 the everything. You cannot risk LeBron, whatever. I don't even want to put it in the air, but you cannot risk something happening to where that moment don't happen. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta get the moment. You the moment, even if even if Bronny goes to the G League after, he can go to G League in the third quarter. Like at halftime, they sent Bronny to the G League at halftime. You gotta get the moment. You gotta get the moment. You gotta get the picture. You gotta get the video, the shit for the movies. You gotta get the film for the movie. You gotta get them both coming off the bench, walking to the scorers table, taking up the warm up, boom, buzzer. They both stepping on the court. That's my vision. Second quarter, about 9 minutes. My 9 minutes to go after LeBron takes his breather from starting. That's my vision. It might happen. Like I said, the other vision is first quarter. Somebody gets in foul trouble right quick. D'Angelo Russell gets in foul trouble, but then you got the reason why I don't really see that because you got the other Reeves. You got Austin Reeves. Austin Reed. Like I just don't see how. I don't know. Is Austin Reeves a starter or D'Lo the starter or they start together? I don't even know. But that's just how I see it. So if one of them gets in foul trouble real quick, then he'll come in off the bench. But other than that, that money shot to me is that second quarter play. And like I said, you cannot risk the season going on and something happening to either one of them. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. You cannot risk that. So what you got to do is you got to get the money shot. It's going to happen the first play of the game. I mean, not first play of the game, but the first game of the season is going to happen. You got to get that. But once again, shout out to the James family, man. Yo, it's going to be a historical night, yo. I mean, it's already historical because they the first father son, but it's like, yo, you can't have no, you can't risk it, man. You cannot risk not having that happen. So I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be the Lakers' first home game, and I don't think the schedule is out yet, but I have a feeling that their first home game should, if the NBA is, I think they're gonna like, it's either two things, right? You can either be away for the first home game, or I mean, for you either be away for the first game of the season and then like your home game comes later, or you could be home the first game of the season, right? Now, if the NBA were smart, not smart because they are smart already, but what I want to say the NBA bet, if the NBA were betting on themselves, right? I believe the NBA would make the Lakers' first home game, because it has to be a Lakers home game where he gets in the game, right? That too. I don't know if I said that, but I believe their first home game, the NBA would make it like the third game of the season, just so they can bet if Bronny's gonna be a Laker when the season starts, and they put their money on um if Bronny's gonna play the first game and they're playing the Grizzlies in Memphis. You get what I'm saying? That's like that would be like the NBA side of it. Like, let's see if they really gonna put Bronny in the game, or is he gonna be a Laker at the start of the season if the first game is not till the third game. Like, they're gonna go play Memphis and then they'll play Houston in Houston, and then they'll play the Rockets in Houston, and then their third game of the season they'll be home. If they wanted to, if they like I said, if they wanted to skew the sports betting books to for the people to bet on if Bronny will actually even play in the first Laker game. You get what I'm saying? Versus, he's gonna play that first Laker game if he's if they're the Lakers that are at home, because that's the money shot. The Lakers want that money shot in their building, against their floor, in their. Ooh, you know what I thought about? Do they play Sunday games early? I wonder if that's a thing. I don't even know. No, I don't. Do the NBA play Sunday games? Because I'm only thinking that because the Lakers wear white on Sundays, right? And I wonder, I wonder what, I wonder what colors will the Lakers be wearing. I wonder what colors will the Lakers be wearing. That might be a bet. what uniform will the Lakers be wearing when Bronny and LeBron step on the court together? And to me, I believe the Lakers will want that gold, that classic Laker gold and purple trimming or whatever. I think that's I think that's the uniform they want. But I wonder, say that first home game is on a Sunday. I wonder if they would I wonder if they would I wonder if they would change up their Sunday attire for that. That's interesting, you know. I think that's interesting. I don't know. I wonder if they would let that happen. Like, I wonder if they want that I wonder if that's a thing, you know. But I believe that but I believe they want that gold and purple, that gold Lakers uniform. And oh man, y'all remember when I guess he's a rookie, but the white guy, his last name was Dick, and then um the black guy, his last name was Black, and they did the little jersey swap, and they took the picture and it said Black Dick. Then they had that going around the internet. You know what I'm saying? I wonder, because LeBron is 6 and Bronny is 9. I wonder will they do the 6'9" picture. I wonder if they're gonna do the 6'9" picture, yo, or or will they stand on some 96 type of thing? Yo, LeBron and Bronny, if y'all do the 6'9" picture and with the Kendrick Lamar, the what the Kendrick Lamar, who the hell is the Kendrick Lamar? Uh, they not like us. You know that's going up. You know that's going up with the freaky ass. He's a 69 god. Yo, Bronny and Bronny, yo. What y'all finna do with that first picture, man? Cause I know y'all didn't even take a picture yet. I wonder if y'all gonna get. Oh man, I'm thinking about pictures now. Yo, man, you know what's gonna be? Oh, I'm thinking about the team picture, man. You know, I, I'm, every year they take like a team picture, they put it in like the little program you could buy for like $50 at the game, and they got the little team picture. Yo, they gonna have a team picture. Yo, they're gonna be standing next to each other. LeBron with his hand over his shoulder. Yo, that team picture about to be fire. It just hit me, bro. Talking about pictures. Yo, that's gonna be dope. Y'all might have to get that program somehow, man. I might have to go to LA, man. I might have to take a trip to LA. I already want to go to the Clippers joint. Yo, look at me talking like I got money, yo. I ain't no star. I just work hard. Yo, I might have to go to LA and take I need a program, yo. Yo, wow, that'll be dope. That's gonna be dope, is what I'm trying to say. That is gonna be dope. The team picture and LeBron gonna be standing next to Bronny. Yo, that's crazy, yo. That's fire. That's fire, bro. Bronny's gonna be standing next to LeBron, and Bronny gonna have LeBron gonna have his hand draped over Bronny's shoulder like this on a team picture. It's my boy. It's my boy right here. Fire. That's fire. That's fire right there. But I just back to the game. I wonder the Lakers gonna go. They gotta go gold. They gotta go gold. I don't think they do. Who is gonna be? Ooh, they gonna put them on that Thursday. I know they gonna. They gonna do it for the Lakers though. I think that first game is gonna be Thursday night, Tuesday night, Thursday night, one of the two. Ooh, I wonder if they gonna give it to TNT. TNT on the last year. Damn, it's so many things to think about on that Laker game. Do you give it to TNT? I wonder if that's a bit. That might be a bidding war right now, yo. That might be a thing, yo. Yo, I think that might be a thing right now going on behind the scenes. Who get that Laker game, bruh? I think they planning this thing out crazy right now. Or I mean, not right now, but they probably been planning it out. They just said the NBA just signed that new deal agreement, that NBA TV agreement for like having billion, how many billions of dollars. I wonder if that was a point. I wonder if that was a point. Like knowing, all right, yo, Bronny's is definitely coming out. Yo, we need to lock in that game. We need that game because ESPN Disney is ESPN ABC. You got TNT. You got NBA TV. Are they on Prime yet or YouTube? I I know NFL got the Prime Thursdays and Saturdays. I think, and I know NFL got Prime, but yo, what is it? ABC? I don't think they do NBC no more, right? They do ABC, TNT, ESPN, but that's the same company. ESPN and ABC is Disney. TNT is by themselves, I believe, and you got NBA TV. I don't. It's not going to be on NBA TV, so that's out of the question. But it's going to be. Ooh, so that probably would that. I guess that would be a T. That would be a TNT and a Disney thing. Yo, that's a TNT and a Disney thing. Yo, I wonder if one of them points on that new TV agreement was we need that game. It might. It's probably gonna be on ESPN then, because on the isn't don't TNT get Tuesdays and Thursdays? ESPN get Wednesdays and Fridays. So I'm thinking Wednesday or Friday. Wednesday or Friday on the ESPN? Or you want it on a Tuesday or Thursday? Mm, might be on a Friday. Might have to schedule on a Friday because you don't. Because well, people got to work anyway. People gonna stay up because the Lakers on the West Coast, right? So it's gonna be a 10:30 start, far as East Coast time. 7:30 West Coast. What's gonna be that late game? It's gonna be a doubleheader. Oh, do you put it on ESPN on that Friday late game? Oh, I wonder if TNT had a say in that. I wonder if TNT had a say in that. That's crazy, yo. Yo, it's so many. Yo, that's so many bets right there. I just coming through my brain right now, yo. And you could do you could bet what channel is gonna be on, what night of the week is gonna. I don't even know because I'm not a better, so this might be already bets. I'm pretty sure they're bets. What quarter he gonna get in? How many minutes he gonna play? I say about 3 minutes. Uh, 3 minutes second quarter. Cause I think it's a thing them both being at the scorer table checking in at the same time. I think that's the scene. The uniforms they're gonna be wearing. If they get an assist, whatever back and forth. Yo, all types of yo, yo. I gotta check the prop bets. I'm not a betting man, but I know all of those are prop bets. All of those got to be prop bets, yo. How many minutes he gonna play? What game is he gonna get in? What uniforms? What quarter? Will he score? Will it be an assist for LeBron? Will he give LeBron an assist? Um, what night of the week? What what broadcast company? Yeah, I'm thinking Friday night. Nah, they may not want to compete with everybody trying to go out though. You might want to catch them on a weekday because you know people gonna be in the house. They gotta work, but they willing to stay up late to see the Magic. You don't want to get people who want to hit the club though. Ooh, so if we doing ESPN, we're doing Wednesday night on ESPN. Damn, dude, I don't know, but I think you went. Nah, yo, nah, nah. You want to? I feel like we. I want. I want inside the NBA to come on after though. I want. You know what? I'm thinking in real time right now. I want in. I want inside the NBA to come on after the game because you getting more coverage, more airtime. As a Laker, I think you would want. I'm trying to hold on. I'm trying to figure out the day of the week now. So we going Tuesday or Thursday? You want the you might want the Thursday night. Uh, you want Thursday night. Thursday night TNT. You get the 7:30 Western time, 10:30 is Eastern time. Right, you get the second game of the doubleheader Thursday night TNT. Cause then you got the inside the NBA. Follow that. That's one. That's another outlet. They're gonna be talking about it all night. Going. Then you still get Sports Center talking about it all Friday. You know what I mean? See, I think because ESPN is gonna get the highlights, they're gonna run in the highlights all day, and they're gonna get I think everybody's gonna want a piece of it in a sense, right? So everybody's gonna want a piece of the coverage in a sense. So TNT on a Thursday. So then you get the inside NBA coverage. Then you always gonna get Sports Center, Scott Van Pelt if people want to turn there. Uh what is it? Yo, yeah, Sports Center. You always gonna get that ESPN Sports Center coverage all day. Then you're gonna get, all of the talk shows in the morning. Yo, hold on. Dang. Hold on. I'm thinking, yo, it's got me in a rabbit hole right now in my head. Skip. Skip Bayless is leaving FS1. He he gotta have a show coming, yo. I'm listening to the Joe Button podcast, and they was trying to decide if Joe was saying Skip is gonna retire. And if Skip is over in the summer, I think they say the summer, right? How is Skip? He has to have something after that. He has to have his own network, YouTube, whatever. How do- how you leave without talking about that moment? As much as he's been on LeBron, as much as he's been like, what is I forgot. Oh, Howard Cosell to Skip is the Howard Cosell to Muhammad Ali, right? To LeBron and Muhammad Ali, Howard Cosell, right? How does his son Bronny come in and you don't have a take on that? So Skip is he can't be retiring. He might be leaving FS1, but he's not retiring. He might retire after the 2024 season, 2024-2025 season, as far as retirement. But no, he might. He's leaving the show, but he's definitely not retiring. He can't miss the coverage on that though. So he would have to have his voice out there somehow. I can't see him going all these years with LeBron, and then now Bronny is playing, and his voice is not to the masses on that moment. So Skip is definitely not retiring. He definitely got some type of plan. Yo, I could not to even say he got a show. What I'm saying is on with that particular moment, he has some type of plan in place, even if he's planning to, even if he calls Stephen A and says, Stephen A, this moment is gonna happen. Whether it be on your YouTube show or it be on ESPN as a one-off, we gotta make that happen. When that happens, I gotta be on the next day. I like he has. I'm not saying he like I said. I'm not saying he has a whole show lined up, but for that particular moment, it was hard for me to think that Skip doesn't have a place to where you're not gonna hear his voice on that moment. I think he has some type of setup. He's either worked out something with Stephen A. He's worked out something with ESPN and Stephen A. He's worked out something with I don't see on shit. It is what it is. Mark Jackson. Uh, yo, I be, but honestly, I do think he ain't got no money in my account. How was the Wells Fargo? Let me know where what it was, but definitely, Skip got something. He has to have something. He has to have something. He has to have something. But dang, he has to have something, bro. He has to have something. I'm just thinking about it. But yo, man, the bets, yo, that's gonna be a moment, man. That's gonna be a moment. And I'm definitely gonna be. I'm not taking on work, but I'll definitely probably be working if it falls on my work day. You know, what I mean, I work a lot, so I'll probably be working. But I definitely gonna be watching on the phone. Yo, that's gonna be a big moment in sports, man. It's gotta happen first game of the season. You can't risk nothing happening. Can't risk nothing happening. We gotta get this in for the books. We gotta get it in for the record books. We gotta get it in for the movie, for the documentary, for the biographies. We got to get that. So that's gonna happen.